All right, everyone, here we go with a reading with me. It's a little impromptu, but not really. I was going to do a reading today. I just didn't know what. And then it's been gnawing at me all night. I thought we'd do something a little different. I don't normally pull cards from a full energy from another reading, but in the Soulmate Journey reading yesterday on the DM side, we had a Three of Swords. These are the actual cards. Three of Swords crossed by a Ten of Wands. And that's been bugging me. It's been bugging me a lot. I mean, it's not that I said anything wrong in that reading. I get it. But why? I want to go a little deeper into this. You got somebody attached to you. It reads as a DM energy, a masculine energy. It could be a male or female gender-wise, but I'm saying as far as your connection goes. They're really bothered by the fact that either you might be hurt or they hurt you. It can also flip, and this might be a narcissist, which is the part that was kind of gnawing at me, where narcissists don't like it when people think bad things about them. They try to fix it or they try to deflect in another direction, right? Sort of a thing like that. I don't know. We're going to pull on this. This whole reading is about this right here, and I'm just going to put it off to the side somewhere. Let's use the animal deck as a table. Let's put it right there. Three swords. Let's move it over just a little bit. Come on now. Let's get organized here. Three swords crossed by 10 wands. We're going to pull a pyramid on it. All right? We're going to see exactly how they feel about you, how they see you, and a potential final outcome at the bottom. And we'll clarify everything. I'll throw some universe cards at the end, and if I think we need to extend this, I will. Kurt Cobain's in a lot of pain here. All right? That's the image. That's all I'm drawn to. It's bothering them. It's reached a fever pitch. Somebody, I don't know who, could be near future influence. Like I said, I would definitely pay attention to that Soulmate Journey reading. Very rarely do I pull a reading like a Soulmate Journey reading, which I consider one of the smaller readings, right? That I do anyway, at least as I categorize them. And it bothers me that much, right? All right, let's go. Let's see. It could be also with a Page of Cups randomly at the bottom here. The witches, somebody figured out that they love you. I don't know. This person in that reading, in the Soulmate Journey reading, it felt more like that specific energy wanted to see if you were okay. They're just checking on you. You know, they want to make sure. I know I fucked up here. Just it's driving them crazy that you might be in pain. That could be the primary energy here. I'm not sure. But I'm pulling on somebody attached to you. That's three swords crossed by 10 wands of pressure. End of the rope, right? About you. All right, so let's go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. It is. I like readings like this where I'm not really sure. I didn't know what reading I was going to do until 10 minutes before it. I like that. I suppose I knew all night, but didn't figure it out till 10 minutes before. This reading is timeless. This could be near future influence for you, or this could be going on right now. For a lot of you, this is going on right now in the background. You don't know about it. We had some Page of Swords energy in the other reading, in the Soulmate Journey reading. All right, let's go. I already told you what the positions are. Let's do the cut cards. All right. First of all, why the fuck are we here in relation to this Three of Swords crossed by 10 wands? Card before the cut. All right, let's do it right. Let's say, yeah, the 10 Pentacles. You're not in somebody. That's the card before the cut. We're here because of the 10 Pentacles. You're not in this picture. You're not in this picture, and somebody thinks you should be. Now that holds true to what I said a little bit in yesterday's reading. This could be a family member. I mean, it could be. You got soul connections with somebody in your family. I mean, there is a possibility that some of you have no soul connections in your family, in which case, you know, it is, yeah, sure, that is possible. Sometimes we just take a wrong turn. Oh, I meant to go to that family. Oh, shit, no, I'm in this body. God damn it. You know, a bit of that. But you're not in this picture is the problem. Whether it's family or love, right? I don't know. What comes after the cut? I don't know. 8 swords. It's bothering them that you're not in that picture. Take it how it resonates, like the kids like to say. I don't know what it means. It's bothering them that your pants are not on the floor at their apartment right now. It could be as simple as that, right? Or it could be a family member who's upset that you're not in the picture. I don't know. Let's see. It's dry. Only they can get out of it. So I still have the energy of somebody coming towards you. I still feel like they want to see if you're okay more than it's a I think it's up to you what you do. I think they're open to more, but I think the initial contact is a soft touch. Okay? I don't know. Let's see. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do it. Give me a reading, universe. 3 swords crossed by 10 wands. Somebody attached to my people. What do we got? What you got? Okay, all right. Ooh, boy, gave you almost a little paper cut there. Time to stop shuffling. Okay, all right. Ace of Pentacles. We're here because somebody wants to make something right. It's been a long time coming, whatever it is. This person might have been gone a long time. This person might have hurt you a long time ago. This might be old energy. This is Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. You forgot she was coming, right? What happened to Grandma? Where's she at? It's somebody wants to make things right. Long time coming. Yeah, nothing's happened for a long time with this person. It's fueled by Hangman. Somebody now realizes you're supposed to be in that picture. Now, you just have to catch my drift, but it's important. It's an important message for somebody. I don't know. I'm here. It must be for somebody. All right, let's take another look before we pull our reading here. First, we're going to ask how this person feels about you. 10 wands. A lot of pressure. This card weighs like 1,500 pounds, man. It's like, surprised my table doesn't crash. I don't say that about it every time I pull it either. Okay. All right, let's find out. Taking energy from the DM side of the Soulmate Journey yesterday. Let's go. You're supposed to be in a picture. How do they feel about you? The Magician. The 4 of Wands. There's a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda here. And what else? The Ace of Wands. Again, with the 4 of Wands, this is the road to the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles was before the cut. Somebody feels like they played something wrong with you. How do they feel about you? They feel like they played something wrong. They did something wrong. They went left when they should have gone right. They didn't take action when they should have, is the primary energy here. Okay? That's how they feel. Do they, but Steve, do they love me? Yeah, 4 of Wands is here. You could bet there's some love here. Okay? Plus, it's Steve's Love Tarot, not Steve's Hate Tarot. Okay? It's right there. But yeah, they didn't take, the primary energy, if I'm to just riff on that as a whole, is they didn't take action when they should have. They let the match burn out. That's about it. Okay. Something. They know they hurt you. I think this is your pain. It's their pain too, but their pain is more a result of your pain. Okay. All right. Let's fix the table. All right. How do they see you? Now, this is when they think about you. This is what they feel. I get it. We'll clarify some shit. Don't worry. We'll clarify everything that needs clarifying, but it'll be most of it. All right? I don't know if everything needs to be clarified, but we'll see. Queen of Cups. Empty cup. My desert queen. Desert queen. Most love. You asked me just a second ago if they love, but do they love me, Steve? That's what you said. You sounded just like that. They do. It's the most love I could pull from the deck, but the cup is empty. They see you. They hurt you. They took the love out of the cup. They spit in your cup of love. They see you as knowing that, remembering something. I don't know what that means yet. Sometimes we find out later. I don't know. What else? The 4 of Cups. Yeah, again, they see you. I don't know why they see you as hurt. Okay, they see you as lonely. They see you as your life got screwed up because of them not taking action in a certain area. Whether it was taking you out, whether it was coming towards you, whatever, leaving somebody for you, or if it's family doing something for you that you then had a separation about. I don't know. Whatever it is, I feel that all of these 2 cards right here equal 3 swords on crack. I can feel the pressure. I got it. Somebody also, if this matters to somebody, it's a lesser energy, it's another layer, but somebody sees you lacking direction. Okay? This energy sees you. They feel like they might want to come in. I kind of get it a little bit with this. It's a secondary energy, so it's not for a ton of you, but it's worth mentioning. They want to be your hero, kind of a thing, right? They feel like you're lacking direction. They feel like they can provide it now. I didn't take action before. I feel like I should have, but now I feel like I can come in and take action. Well, good for you, motherfucker. Everybody brave after the game, right? Everybody's an expert quarterback after the goddamn game. Sure. Oh, yeah, you would have done that. Oh, yeah, well, I should have, you know. But I said when I threw it, you might remember, I said it under my breath. A lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda here, right? Yeah, it's a bit of that. Okay. Potential final outcome for you. Red with the 4 of Wands. King of Cups. It's a generic read at first. I'm going to go deeper with it, but it's been a long time coming. I don't think you know this person even is capable of feeling this 3 of Swords. It's not that they're going to tell you how they feel. It's more a case of you're going to get to tell them how you feel. Because they feel, I think you are in this 3 Swords over this person a little bit. Roles could be reversed, but pretty good at separating usually, for the majority anyway. And I think you're going to get to tell them all about it. And I think for once, because you're a king here, male or female, they're actually going to listen. This strikes me as the type of person, the energy that's here, the type of person strikes me as somebody that would cut you off the minute you start talking. Because they're more concerned with what they're going to say. What they're going to say is more important. It's bigger. It's better. Right? So they cut you off. And that's another thing to look for. I always tell you, people show you who they are. Right? Look for somebody that's continually cutting people off. You, other people, all of that. That tells you a lot about them. Tells you a lot about their... Well, it's a sign of self-importance. It's a sign of arrogance. A sign of ego. It's a sign of somebody not caring, not lacking empathy. It can be not caring about what your point of view is. In this energy, you're going to get a chance to talk about how you feel. Talk about these 3 Swords. And it's going to be hard for this person to hear, but they want to. They actually want to. All right, let me move this over here. And let's clarify. What do I want to clarify first? Okay, well, since you asked, do they love me, Steve? Okay, fine. Let's pull on this 4 of Wands. It's a path they know they should have taken. It would have landed you in the picture, in the 10 of Pentacles, right? You'd be in their life, and it's because they didn't take action. I get it, but what is this? Okay, let's talk about the 4 of Wands. Why is it here? We're going to use the light seer to clarify. All right, let's go. 4 of Wands. Why is it here? Talk to me. Yeah. Okay. Let's cross by the 6 of Pentacles. Again, I said there's a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda here. It's as though somebody didn't have the stone. I'm going to just give you an example, okay? And I don't want you to take it literally, but you're going to just catch my drift and apply it somehow. You imagine you're in a relationship with somebody. It's gone on for years. You've been with them like 10 years or something like that. You keep waiting for them to propose, and they don't. They never do. So it's someone who's afraid to take things, or who was afraid to take things to the next level. Okay, whatever that is. It could be family. I mean, a next level kind of a thing. It could be whatever, you know. But that's a good example of this energy. Now they're ready to do that. But you gotta talk about some shit. You gotta talk about how you feel first. You gotta talk about this empty cup. Okay, you gotta let them know about that. They already feel the 3 Swords off you. It's driving them batshit crazy. I will tell you that. What's on top here? 8 of Wands. Yeah. What did I just get? Didn't I just get done talking about it? Didn't I say that? And these are read with this. So it's the 8 of Wands. Somebody never took action before. It's everything I said. This is an action card. It's forward movement. It's communication. Somebody didn't say something they should have said before. Now they're ready to say it. But you got some things to say, okay? Because this is read with your final outcome. All right. It's everything I already said. Why? I just pulled the cards to check my read. Why is the 8 of Wands here? The Empress. Best tits in the tarot. I mean, I could talk about your tits all day, male or female. Those are great. But I will tell you, you intimidate them. You intimidated them, and they ended up hurting you. You hurt their ego in some way. Now, don't come at me and go, I did not. You know, it's not like you laughed at their dick chakra or something like that. You know, somebody whips it out and you laugh. That's kind of a ouch, right? It's not like you did that. But you hurt their ego in the sense of they could never really muster it up to say what they needed to say or do what they needed to do, whatever this thing is. And then that feedbacks onto them. It's not like they said to you, you hurt my ego kind of a thing. You just did. And their knee-jerk reaction was to do this to you. And now they're feeling the karma from that, maybe. That Ten of Wands, now it's become heavy. Now they feel guilty. I'll apply some guilt here to the Ten of Wands. Now they feel guilty, because the Ten of Wands can be guilt. It can, that heaviness, right? It's very heavy. Okay. All right. Not worried about that. We already talked about now they feel like they can. I just want to see what the action was that they kept shutting down. I just want to see what the Ace of Wands has to say. All right. Why is the Ace of Wands here? You guys are reflecting as Empress in this energy. This person is not reflecting as Emperor or Empress or anything like that. Okay? In fact, if anything, they're reflecting as the boy in blue here. That's the only place their energy really is at this moment. So, and she's waiting for the proposal, and it's not coming, and look at her. She's like, oh, fuck. It's probably never going to happen. It hurts. You spend 10 years with somebody, you want something, just from my example, and you want something more, and it doesn't have, you feel like you wasted 10 years. I get it. Time's never wasted. As long as we learn something from it, or we enjoy what we're doing while we do it. A lot of people say, oh, well, you got people that just sit around all day and do nothing. But yeah, but if they enjoy that, that's not time wasted. The only time wasted is someone complaining about what somebody else is doing. You're wasting time if you're the one doing that. It's what it is. People have a hard time letting people be who they are these days. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. Just leave people alone. Be who you want to be. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. Ace of Wands. It's very weird. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you were here. It's red. Sorry, it's red with the Six of Swords. It should have been easy. That's the way I'm going to phrase it. Whatever this Ace of Wands was, whatever this thing that they didn't do, that they should have done, and they just didn't have the stones to do it or say it, or it should have been easy. Well, if you think about my example, you were together 10 years, you keep waiting for the proposal and waiting and waiting and waiting. It should be easy. You should be comfortable with somebody after 10 years, right? After 10 years, you're pooing in front of them with the door open, for God's sake. It's asking somebody to marry you should be a piece of cake. It's just what it is. I don't know. What's on top here? 10 swords. They didn't. And this is the crutch of your problem with this person. This is why 10 swords went into your connection. This is why 3 swords is here. It's lack of action on whatever this is. And again, don't come at me and go, well, you had nothing to do with marriage, so this guy sucks. You've got to think more broadly. You got to think lateral. All right, just catch my drift. That's all. There's something they didn't do that they should have done. If it's a parent, maybe they should have paid for your college, but they spent all the money. Maybe they should have saved for you and they didn't. So you just off you go into the world with nothing. Here's $10. I don't know. Whatever it is, they feel horribly guilty about it. And they might want to make it right, but I still feel like they just coming to see if you're okay. But what'll make you okay is saying how you feel, getting to talk about this, getting to tell them off maybe on some level. I don't know, but you're definitely releasing some emotions here. Releasing the Kraken for sure. Why is the 10 swords here? The Sun. Yeah. If they wanted to make you happy, they would have done this, but they didn't. Right? Somebody else, this person, this is their feelings. They were happy when this ended at the very beginning of this, the 3 of Swords and all that, you're gone. When this was taken, whatever it is they were supposed to do at the time was taken off their plate, they were actually happy about that. Now they're not so happy about it. That's part of this Sun. Happy energy is part of what they feel guilty about right now. Okay? Wow. We are taking the Soulmate Journey reading to a new level here. I'm going to pull on the 4 cups. I might still pull on that, but I need that one first. Okay? So we'll see. Why's 4 cups here? Your August readings are coming up. I'm going to start them on Sunday the 27th, I think. I think it's the 27th. I don't know. Something around there. August is going to be a very interesting month. We got Venus in Cancer through most of the month. I'm going to pull Venus in Cancer on Thursday because I need that data before I start pulling your August readings. I can't pull it after the August, so I'm going to dig in and get Venus in Cancer done. That's a big deal. Venus in Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer, a Cancerian themed soulmate cycle is fucking on. It is on. I'm telling you. All right. Just saying. Woo. All right, 4 cups. Why is it here? So stay tuned. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I forgot you were here again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to swear. You know, we never swear here at Steve's Love Tarot. Anyway, the Hermit. Why is that here? The Page of Swords. And why is that here? See if I'm right. The Knight of Cups. Yeah. Bridging. The Four of Wands, which ties back to this Four of Wands that's buried under here that we've been talking about. Yeah. They're just not capable of it. It's funny. They just, whoever this person is, I hope this isn't a parent. I hope this is not a high-ranking family member, because they're very emotionally immature the way they see life, the way they see you. They might see you going out with other people. They might see you trying to build a new life, trying to do something, but for them, as they watch it, they find fault with what you're doing when they see you. It's someone who continually finds fault with what you do. And it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's them, not you. Okay? It's not you, it's them. They find fault to make them sick because everything you're doing probably hurts their ego on some level. You know? Again, it's more ego hurting. Whoever this person is, they got some fucking guilt. Let go of the ego. Find some balance between your soul and your ego. If you're going to be out of balance, be more out of balance on the soul side than the ego side. You might come across a little Mrs. Roper crazy, you know, wearing big robes and medallions and walking around and going, you know, if you don't remember Mrs. Roper reference, she was one of the landlords on Three's Company, a TV show. But anyway, you might come across a little Mrs. Roper if you're a little too heavy in the soul. But better that than this shit. I mean, seriously. I like Mrs. Roper. All right, here we go with the... I don't know. I'd rather have a kooky person near me than some ego-based jackass. All right, here we go with the Queen of Cups. Find fault. They see you out doing stuff, and nothing's good. They don't think anyone's good enough for you. They might be watching you. You might be going out with other people. Whatever it is, you might be doing stuff. You're trying new hobbies, passions, things like that, but it's not good enough. You know. So again, this could be a relative for some of you. You know, it is what it is. You know, I mean, it happens all the time. All right. Queen of Cups. Good parenting is wanting your... If this is a parent for you, good parenting is wanting your children to be better than you. Right? To have more than you had. You give them everything just so that might happen. Bad parenting is wanting to hold your kids back because you're jealous of the fact that they've got stuff. And you know, you discourage them and nothing's good enough. And if you don't understand it, you poo-poo it. You know, that kind of a thing, just to hold them down. That's actually more common than the other one. I will tell you, it's more common. It keeps therapists in business. It does. You're supposed to want more for your kids than you had, not less. Or keep them where you are, make you feel better. It's just what it is. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. But this would be that parent, right? One who poo-poos anything. Oh, nobody's good enough. Nobody's this and that. You know, so much time goes by, you end up never finding that Four of Wands. But if this is a love relationship, yeah, they feel like they're the best one for you, but they didn't have the stones to, you know, again, they want you back on some level, or they want an excuse to come talk to you. This is why they're willing to hear how you feel, okay? And for most of you, I will tell you this is a love thing. This is not a family thing. But I have to mention it because it is a family thing for a few people, all right? All right, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I mentioned fear. I'm pulling on the Queen of Cups. It's the Four of Pentacles. It's fear. They they feel like within this Three of Swords, when they see you, okay, when they look at you, as far as their ego, this is a very ego-based thing. I say feel, but it's a very ego-based thing, okay? So I'm going to use the word feel just because it makes sense to me for flowing conversation. They feel like you're not loving right and not meeting the right people because they hurt you. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean about the ego thing, right? It's like, oh, so because you hurt me, I'll never find anybody good and I'm incapable now of loving. It's like, again, it ties to that they want, for a few of you, they want to be your hero. They want to show back up. And you know, when in reality, it's them, not you. They're in pain. They're feeling bad. They feel guilty. It's all it is. I don't even need the cards on top. I've already read it. But yeah, the Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. You're getting it all wrong. Bridging energy, the Three of Wands. You're going the wrong way. You're moving in new. They see you moving in new directions. They want to try to stop that because they're the one for you. They're the only one who can save you. Oh my fucking God! Seriously. And it's all just a mountain of guilt over here. Every time I look over here, I feel guilty. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's pull on your final outcome, King of Cups. So I think you get to. I think this person will listen to you. I do. I think you get to spill it all. I think this is you spilling it. I'll tell you how I feel, motherfucker. Listen to me. It's like that. It's a bit of that, you know. And if I were you, if I hit the nail on the head with my example, and it's someone who just never asked you to marry them, never committed or anything like that, call them on that because it hurt their ego that they couldn't internally. You need to punch this person in the ego again. And if somebody comes in with the implication that whether it's a relative or a love thing, that without their guidance you're never going to meet the right person, you go ahead and King of Cups up, right? And tell them right where they can go. I'll tell you what, you are reflecting in my reading as the Empress. You are the best tits in the tarot. You know exactly what you're doing. Your empathy levels are exceedingly high right now. You know, you're reading people like a book, whether you realize it or not. Some of you might even find, because you've been coming up as this a lot, and I know the surrounding energies right now. Some of you on the DF side of this cycle might be finding that you're predicting things. All of a sudden, you know what's around the next corner, and then you go there and you're like surprised. You know, or people around you are surprised, but you're like, oh, I knew that was going to be there, right? Like that. You might find that happening a lot more than it usually does in this current energy, all right? King of Cups, why is it here? Tell me about the King of Cups. Oh, come on. A lot of shuffling today, but that's all right. It's what I say between the shuffling. See, now over here, I had a Six of Swords crossing this thing that they should have done, and I said it should have been easy, right? It should have been easy. That's why their ego gets hurt. Something easy. I asked you to move a pebble, and you couldn't do it. You're just afraid that you might fail. It's a pebble. Right, a piece of cake. You're together 10 years, just as an example. You're together 10 years, saying, "Hey, let's make it official." Should be no big deal. Should have been easy. For you, it is easy. These emotions flow out of you super easy. Right? Be calm. Be that Empress. Channel that Empress energy. That's been a message for you now for a couple of weeks. I'll tell you what. Now, I remember it from a recent reading. Your Empress energy will serve you well or something. I don't know. I get them all mixed up. For me, I wash the readings when I'm done. But that one didn't go away. And that's why we're here. What's on top? Death card. Why is the King of Cups here? Why is it important that you flow with this energy and you tell this person exactly how you feel? You know? Let it all out, which is basically that image. Let it all out. Because it creates a new opportunity. It creates a new opportunity. Even if you just annihilate this person, you know, go nuclear on them, right? Or as some people say, nuclear. Go nuclear on them, right? Whatever. Jeez. uh, whatever. Whichever one you do. Nuclear, nuclear, I don't fucking care. It doesn't fucking matter. It creates an opportunity. It's like a tower. It tears it down. You can rebuild on a solid structure. Either way, this ends very well for you, and it ends with you emotionally. Maybe this is what makes you She-Hulk over here. I don't know. All right? What's going on with death? Yeah. You end strong. What did I say? I wait to pull that. I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. All right? Because they have impact that way. Then you see, oh, he was right. Yeah. It's control. It's power. You end up Emperor and Empress. Emperor and Empress. Balanced energy. There's something about, so just go. Go. This person shows up. You go. You let it all out. You tell them exactly what you think. You know. Even, especially if it hurts their ego. And I know they feel guilty. You'll pick up on that. But you can't pussyfoot around people that feel guilty about things. Okay? You can't let people get away with shit just because they feel guilty about it. Oh, well, they feel guilty, so okay. Yeah, fuck that. This is an opportunity for you to really come out super strong, a whole new you. And, by the way, this is a divine connection to whoever this is. You are the Emperor and the Empress. You both showed up here, and these are read together. That being said, you've got a shot. You can have what you want from this person. You'll at least get a shot at it by opening up here. All right? What's bridging energy? The moon. Again, Queen of Cups, right? The Desert Queen came out. We got to get the Queen of Cups out from underwater here. All right? We got to say everything that what we didn't say before, everything that's been hidden, everything that's been swept under the carpet. This is a chance to say it with this person. Whether they're family, a lover, a runner, whatever. Now, I'm going to extend this if you want it. Now, I'm going to also pull 3 more cards for you, but I'm going to extend this if you want it. This is a powerful connection. This is a big fucking deal conversation. And I want to see what the fuck's going to happen here. I want to see what this is all about. All right. All right. What do you want to tell these people? What else do you want to tell everybody, universe? Give me 1 card and a crossing card. What else do you want to tell everyone? Well, no, give me 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. All right. What else you want to tell everyone? Talk to me. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, you got a chance here. You got a chance. It's basically a Steve's right thing. You know, you got a chance. Ace of Cups, 3 of Wands, right? You got a chance to start over. The Lovers. There's an opportunity here. If you play your cards right, to move in a new direction with this person. You might be a little confused as to whether you should, or you might end up in a should I or shouldn't I. Because I think this ends better than you think it might. It does, provided you open up. Okay? If you open up all the way, all the fucking way, I'll tell you how I feel, fucker. Right? Like that. It ends better than you think. You might be confused as to what should I or shouldn't I. Right? I don't know, you know. Rolls of dice or something like that, or whatever you do, flip a coin, you know, whatever. You don't have to do that. Just go with what you feel. It'll be very obvious. This is Major Arcana. The energetic door is open on this connection. There's healing to be had. This person is feeling the guilt for a reason. It's so they come towards you, even if it's just in their mind to see if you're okay. That's just to protect their ego. It's up to you to then open up. If you do that, you know, you can have whatever you want out of this. All right? But you do need to decide if this person is somebody you want in your life. Make sure, because this Emperor is talking about the connection, but it's not talking about them magically turning into an emperor, a balanced emperor. This is about your energy balancing. So you're still higher vibration than whoever this person is. So you need, anytime you take on a lower vibration, either a friend or a love, you need to decide if it's worth it. If it's worth taking it on. Because there's always some trouble that comes with it when you have notes that are out of tune. Right? Think of if somebody's on a lower vibration than you are. But I love them, Stephen. I want to take them in. Okay, that's good. Good for you. That's very Empress of you. But you need to understand that those 2 notes are out of tune. Right? You got chords on a guitar or a piano or any instrument that sound good, but you've got other ones that create tension, that sound a little out. And if you even just knock a couple of strings out of tune, you know, if a guitar is in tune, the 4th string and the 3rd string, the 2 middle ones, Make a G5 chord. You know, just a nice, it's an opening chord to smoke on the water. You know, I mean, the two open, just open strings. If they're in tune, they sound good. If they're not, if you knock the fourth one, the one that's a little thicker, a little lower or something like that, they might sound a little off, a little odd. It creates a problem. It creates tension. That's what this is. There is some problems, some conflict that might come from this. Be aware of that. That's all. So again, make that part of your decision process, okay? I know we're a little out of tune, but I think we could still play the song, right? Something like that. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. We'll pull the shit out of their guilt, too. We'll have some fun with that. All right? All right, that's it. Good luck.